Welcome to Planet MicroCap. I'm your host, Robert Kraft, and joining me right now is Ping Wei. She's the CFO of Tarena International. It's a publicly traded company. The symbol is TEDU on NASDAQ, and Tarena will be presenting at our upcoming investor conference, the Planet MicroCap Showcase, taking place in Las Vegas, April 25 through 27, 2023. For more information to see Ping's presentation, as well as potentially meet with her in Vegas, please go to planetmicrocapshowcase.com. And with that, Ping, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
Good, and thanks for inviting us.
Absolutely. So this is actually our first time doing an interview together covering Tarena. Can you start us off with a quick overview and history of the company?
Right. Tarena actually has over 20 years of operating history. The company is the largest provider of IT training services in China, covering both adult professional IT training and IT kids IT supplementary STEAM training. With kids, it's like fostering children's creativity, and inspire them with tech stuff to become tech savvy later in life. And with adults, the value proposition is actually very simple: help them find jobs after training with us. We actually have a pretty sizable nationwide footprint with over 300 centers in over 50 cities in China. And 2022 fiscal year, we generated about 2.5 billion RMB of revenue, and we trained in total close to 300,000 students, kids and adults adding together in 2022. And we're profitable. We generated over 12 million of net earnings for 2022. And that's Tarena.
Very good. All right, well, let's dig a little deeper. What would you say makes Tarena as a business unique and different compared to some of your peers out there?
Right. First of all, in terms of Tarena's uniqueness, I guess, and I wouldn't say uniqueness. I would say we stick to quality and results. And as a result, we have always been at the forefront of innovation. We are the first one to create online merge offline kind of learning model. We're the first to introduce and basically learning through doing and training together kind of learning model with adults. And we are almost the first to introduce kids like robotics program and creative and block building to robotics to programming kind of training in China. So we're at the forefront. We foster and we focus and we emphasize innovation all the time. And that's what makes us unique in terms of business and value. And then we also are we have sizable network. Operationally, so that's basically from operation side. We focus on innovation, we focus on results. We're always at the forefront. Financially, we generate a sizable revenue.
If you don't mind me asking a follow-up, why do you think Tarena is overlooked?
I think, I have to be frank. I think geopolitical issues in the past year or so, the Chinese policy on reducing burden for children, because our children's sector contribute now over close to 60% of our total revenue. But I think we are a child that got thrown out with bathwater. With the sort of reducing burden on children policy, it doesn't affect us. We're not subject areas that's taught in classroom, and subject as such, we're not subject to the double reduction policy. So that's one. Two is the Chinese government actually encourage training providers and schools alike to give children more IT related education earlier on, so to foster their interest as the country sort of drive to become sort of technologically strong country. So it's actually important. And as such, I think we are for the policy, not against the policy.
Got it. I appreciate. Thank you for answering that question. I really appreciate that. You want to give all sides of what's going on, and have a better understanding of how you might be perceived in the market. So I appreciate that. So Ping, another question that I'm asking everyone on here, from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's 2023 value catalysts?
Right. I think, as you all know, we went through a huge wave of COVID close to end of 2022 and beginning of 2023. As a result, a lot of our kids and parents and our staff got ill. So we didn't have we really didn't sort of offer any classes for the whole month of January. So we sort of guided Q1 revenue fairly low, sort of low at about 39 to 41% of decrease from same period last year. But look to our cash balance at end of March 31. That tells investors a better picture of how we've weathered through probably one of the toughest time in our operating history. I think we did a good job in sort of preserving cash and then sort of managing cost while going through sort of turmoils. At the same time, the second thing that investors can look to is our enrollments going forward and our guidance for Q2 revenue, and also sort of going to Q2 and later quarters of this year, how profitable we are. And so we expect to have a profitable year this year, probably generate more earnings than last year. And we probably will also have a cash flow positive year.
Very good. All right. So last question for you today. You're going to be in Vegas. You're doing one-on-ones. You're doing a presentation. So what would you say should be the main reason why you think folks should want to engage with the company in Vegas?
I would say that the very simple reason is this is a company that has a value that's just so under-discovered. So come to us and get more information from the company firsthand, understand what are our businesses, how we sort of create value for our students and create value for our shareholders. And I hope that through meeting with us, investors will appreciate more of the true value of the company.
Very good. All right. Well, Ping, thank you so much for joining me here today. Where can our audience go and find more information on Tarena?
ir.tedu.cn is our website. And there is also sort of additional contact information on the website and also more company introduction information. Thank you.
All right. Well, Ping, again, thank you so much for joining me here today. Really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I'll see you in Vegas.
Thank you. And see you in Vegas.
Thank you.